belongs to the feminine, and he struggles to integrate the feminine side to himself. And one of the characteristics of of leadership is sympathy and understanding. That is a feminine trait. In order to understand somebody, you got to be able to listen and sympathize and empathize with the problems, and then you have to be a problem solver for the people who follow you, because being a leader is being a servant. That's a fact. The male does not want to serve. He wants to take by nature. The female is the natural giver.
All right, Shalom. This is Zariah Ben Yasharallah, Diane Lions Den Camp. Okay. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Racha, Kodash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well. Double honor to my elders, well, Ahar One, Ben Yasharallah, Diane Lions Den Camp. And a sincere thought to the Akim, the Akwathim, and the Bunyam, the brothers, the sisters, and the children who are pushing the truth and believe it with sincerity. The water and Shalom. This is just a quick lesson on that video that was played in the first part. That woman talk about leadership is a feminine trait. Crazy shit. The first thing she was talking about is how a woman should, not a woman, but a man has to lead into his feminine side to lead. So the first thing I thought about was 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. It says, "Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind." We know the last part's talking about, but it says nor effeminate. So if a man is acting effeminate, what she's talking about is what lean into his feminine side. All right, he's not gonna be a good leader. He's not gonna that man isn't gonna be a good leader. All right, he's also not going to inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so that notion that she has where leadership is a feminine trait is completely and utterly wrong. All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 7. It says, "For man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of Yahweh, but the woman is the glory of man," right? And so in her speaking like that will have you think that the woman is the leader. The woman is the head of the household, but that's not so. Verse 8, "For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man." All right, so I'm gonna keep going. "Neither is the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man." All right, so yes, women can lead. You know, there's a lot of examples where a woman, matter of fact, it's slipping me now, but she had to go down to the place of drawing waters and sing the laws to the men, so that way they came back unto knowing Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The one woman, I forget her name now, who helped kill the king. You know, I forget what she gave him wine, she gave him food. As soon as he went to sleep, she put a tent stake through his temple. So, you know, a woman can lead, but to say that leadership itself is a female and feminine trait, that's completely off. All right, men can lead too, but a man doesn't need to lean into his feminine side to lead. All right, Yahweh Shai, he came to lead Israel to the Father, and he didn't do it with any femininity. Okay, let me get my next scripture. Now, one thing that she did say that was actually correct is like, hold on, let me pull the video up. Sorry.
Struggles with leadership is because it belongs to the feminine. He struggles to integrate the feminine side to himself. And one of the characteristics of leadership is sympathy and understanding. All right. That is a feminine trait. Wasn't that part? She said something else. Somebody, you got to be able to listen and sympathize and empathize with the problems, and then you have to be a problem solver for the people who follow. She does so deep into that shit. Being a leader is being a servant. Salakia. Being a leader is being a servant. That's a fact. Bring this shit down. does not want to serve. He wants to take by nature.
All right. Right. When she said being a leader is being a servant, that's she won't say she half right, but at the same time that's proper because um the same way the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, they are leading, everyone else, the followers of their camp and the camps that also are up underneath them. They are leading them to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but they themselves are also following Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You see somebody following somebody, you go follow that person. So being a good follower is also helps to be a good leader. And the way, matter of fact, let me just read this. 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 5. 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 5. In Gibeon, the Lord appeared to Saul. I think it's Gideon. I think it's a typo. In Gideon, Yahweh appeared to Solomon in a dream by night. And Yahweh said, ask what I shall give thee. And Solomon said, thou hast showed unto thy servant David my father great mercy, according as he walked before thee in truth, and in righteousness, and in uprightness of heart. With thee thou hast kept him, thou hast kept for him this great kindness, that thou hast given him a son to sit on his throne, as it is this day. And now, O Yahweh my power, thou hast made thy servant king instead of David my father, and I am but a little child. I know not how to go out or come in. So he's really, giving himself unto the Lord. And again, touching on that point, being a servant. All right. And thy servant is in the midst of thy people, which thou hast chosen, a great people that cannot be numbered nor counted for multitude. Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart. All right, that's what she was talking about when she's talking about understanding. All right, understanding is given to the men. All right, and then but that's not given unto knowledge and understanding isn't given unto women. All right, it's given unto the men, and the men proper provender will filter and give it to the women who give it to the children. That order: Yahweh, Shai, man, woman, child. That order. But what she was saying was going out of order, trying to say that femininity and women are the leaders, and that's not so. So in terms of that servitude, we should really be leading by example, the same way Yahweh Shai led by example. All right, follow the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. Serve the Lord. All right, and then whatever woman wants to serve us is going to be looking at us while that he's serving the Lord. So it should be only right that I serve him as he serves the Lord. That's the proper order. Multitude give that verse 9. Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people. All right, when she's talking about to lead the people. Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart, and that understanding heart is understanding mind, to judge thy people, that I may discern between good and bad. For who is able to judge this thy so great a people? And the speech pleased Yahweh that Solomon had asked this thing kind. So being a man, being a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American man, and being a part of being a part of Israel. Well, matter of fact, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. So being a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American man, we have to pray to the Father for understanding, for discernment, to know between good and evil, and the best way to properly lead is to serve Yahweh. All right, humble thyself. Truly. Let me get my next one. All right, so this is 2 Maccabees chapter 7, verse 20. All right, it says, and this was an account of. I'm just gonna go ahead and read it. But the mother was marvelous above all and worthy of honorable memory. For when she saw her 7 sons slain within the space of one day, she bare it with a good courage, because because of the hope that she had in the Lord, in Yahweh. All right, so that will be vexing to anybody to see their children, their multitude of children, be slain within the space of a day. But because of the hope that she had in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, she bared it with a good courage. And even more so, verse 21, and she exhorted every one of them in her own language, that language would be Hebrew, filled with courageous spirits and stirring up her womanish thoughts. All right, so she had womanish thoughts, going out there. I don't say going out there, but thinking about it in terms of like movies and TV shows. They'd be like, "Oh my baby," crazy shit like that. But it says filled with courageous spirits, courage, and stirring up her womanish thoughts with a manly stomach. She said unto them, I cannot tell you how you came into my womb, for I neither gave you breath nor life, neither was it I that formed the members of every one of you. And that's a beautiful thing, because women in today's time would be like, shit, I brought you into this world, I could take you out. This woman, she had hope in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and with that hope, she also had knowledge of reread verse 22. I cannot tell you how you came into my womb, for I neither gave you breath nor life, neither was it I that formed the members of every one of you. But the main point was verse 21, which says, and stirring up her womanish thoughts with a manly stomach. All right, so I just wanted to break up what she was talking about, because it's not a feminine or a womanly trait to lead. All right, it's a manly trait to lead, and it's a womanly trait to serve the man who's leading. Of course, you have an exalted woman. Of course, you like the well, let's say if the man is a leader and he has a wife, or he has wives, then those wives, those women are going to be leaders of the other women, or of the children. Getting the other women in order. All right, so I just wanted to dispel what she was talking about, just dispel all that, But the one thing she did say that was proper was about being a good leader is being a good servant, and we should truly serve the Lord in all sincerity, in all truth, in all humility. All right, so that we can properly lead others to the light of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and get them out of darkness. So I pray and hope the lesson was edifying. Shalom.